Welcome everyone to the third part of Hiring Simplified video. I have Neha with me. She is from mulesoft and this time she is not a TPM. So first two videos were from TPM and something different this time. So let's get started. Hi Neha, can you introduce yourself to the folks?
Yeah, so hi everyone. I am Neha Sajnani. I go to Oregon State University as a computer science grad student. Here at Salesforce, I work as a solution engineer intern at financial teams in mulesoft.
Okay, so mulesoft is one of the recent subsidiaries or acquisition by Salesforce and she's a solution engineer.
Yeah.
But what is a solution engineer?
So honestly, when I joined, I didn't know what solution engineering does.
Your manager might be watching this.
It's okay. He knows it. So, as a solution engineer, you as a person are responsible for acting as a trusted technical advisor to your customers.
Okay.
But what does that mean is you are basically a bridge between the business side and the technical side.
Okay.
So basically, your role is to have a deep understanding of what mulesoft does, and you apply your technical skills for your sales team.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
mix of business and tech.
Yeah.
So what are you studying in college and what got you here? So what are you studying?
Yeah, so
What's your background?
My background is computer science, but I have a past experiences of software engineer as an intern in several different companies. But what interested me in this role was this was not just technical stuff. So you have to deal with some business part. So that means you have to interact directly with the customers and the clients. You understand their problems. So you act as a trusted advisor for your clients as a technical person. So you propose your technical knowledge to the customers and understand their problem.
So it's a public facing role.
Yeah.
And how, okay, as an intern, I don't think you face customers.
I shadow people facing
customer.
customers. Yeah.
Okay, just backtrack. I lost my track. Coming back to when did you apply for this role and how did you get to know about the particular position?
Sure. So I started applying for internships like early November to Feb. So for this particular internship, I applied in like mid of December.
Mid of December.
Yeah.
Okay, so did the position open late or that's normal for solution engineers?
Actually, the position was there. Maybe I don't know. I was just exploring and tracking my different applications here at Salesforce. And then I encountered the solution engineer position where I came to know that it's something interesting because it's not just technical. You have to have some communication with the clients. So you need to have networking. You have to have good presentation skills. So it was something which was really interesting to me. So yeah, then I thought of applying to it, and it was really great.
Great, nice.
Yeah.
You know that we have signed the NDA. So, respecting the NDA that we have signed, can you tell us how was the interview process? How many rounds were they, and what happened in a general overview?
Sure. So regarding the interview process was pretty straightforward. So once you apply, there is a recruiter that contacts you if your profile matches with the job profile. So once that is done, you schedule a call with the recruiter. You talk about like general what your background, your interest. After that, there is a call with the hiring manager. So in that call, you just tell how you can be a best fit to this role. You have to tell like what are your technical skills that you are trying to implement in this thing. After that, there is one more round for where you are introduced with your team member. In that team member, which is actually the final round of your process, where you talk about technologies, you talk about behavioral questions. Yeah, so it basically the last round is more technical.
Okay.
The hiring manager is basically just acting as a face to know that if you're a perfect fit for that role or not. And then you're guided to a team member.
Team member.
Yeah.
So there are total 2 rounds.
Yeah.
2 rounds and not counting the screening which the
recruiter
will do.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And how long was the entire process for you specifically?
Oh, so it took me like a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you are done with your recruiter, it takes like 15 days for your manager to reach out to you.
2 weeks
Yeah.
roundabout. Yeah.
Yeah. Then once you are done with your hiring manager, they have to go some process of seeing like if you're eligible for the next round or not. So you schedule a call with a team member, which takes like another 2 weeks or so.
A week or two. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get like in 2 or 3 weeks
The final result.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So people who are right now watching the video are actually looking forward to apply for these roles, right? How would you guide them that how to prepare for this, and what did you do to prepare for this?
Yeah, so as I said, I this was a role which interested me, but I was not sure about what I'll do with it. So there are several blogs on the Google which says like solution engineer at Salesforce, which
Okay.
have like predefined set of questions, like what are the similar type of questions they ask, what do they expect you from, and the job profile, which was on the Workday. I applied via Workday at the Salesforce platform. So there is like quite a lot of description where you can know what steps to follow for preparing the interview, and there are several blogs that you can refer on the Google as
Do you
well.
have them handy?
I do have them, yeah. I have a couple of them.
So everything will be there in the description. And while you are going and watching and reading the blogs from description, one like and one subscribe. That's it. If you have not done so far, please. Okay, coming back. What inspired you to join only Salesforce? And I'm assuming you might have multiple offers for internship, right? Why Salesforce? What inspired you?
That's a very nice question actually, because Salesforce is like a very fast growing company right now. It's acquiring Slack, it acquired MuleSoft. So it's always a dream of the people to work into such growing company, because you get to know like so many different products in Salesforce. There is not just one area of focus. You get like so many different people to meet with. You get so many new people to connect with, because there's like vast platforms available for you to learn, like Tableau, like Slack, the MuleSoft. So there's not just one thing you can do in Salesforce. You can do like multiple things here. So me being as a person, I love to explore things, and Salesforce is like one of the best things that I can explore.
Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. So you did your own research before applying, or maybe as and when you thought the interview process is getting closer to a conversion, you started deciding that okay, Salesforce is the place to go. How was it?
It was always a place for me to come to work at Salesforce.
Yeah.
So
that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is not confidential, what kind of project or what is your day-to-day life like?
My day-to-day life, so since I joined like very recently, I don't have an actual project to work on. But giving some background context, I will be working on some e-commerce platform where I'll be responsible for building APIs and integrating to the Salesforce.
People might want to reach out to you on LinkedIn, because these are very few questions, right? They will have more questions that, okay, what to do, this, that. Can they reach out to you on LinkedIn?
Oh, sure, definitely.
Okay, so, description, information is available. Anything that you think back, okay, anything that you would want to change, or if you knew before applying or during the process of internship application, what would that be?
So one thing that I thought I should knew when I joined Salesforce was like, you don't need to be perfect. So there might be things where you think you are getting nervous. Like there are people who know things, there are people who do not know things. So nobody expects you to be perfect here. So I wish it took me a week to understand this when I joined Salesforce. Like, keep on learning and ask questions. Don't just sit behind like everybody knows and I don't know. So it's okay. Nobody's here to judge you. So just ask questions about whatever you feel like. Just don't sit behind and think over it.
So the fun part, the second video with Hari, even she said the same thing. Ask good questions and ask questions. That is what makes you a good intern and a valuable intern for the team.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. Your favorite spot, memory, or a thing during this last few weeks at internship that you have been?
There are so many things in the tower to do. And especially Salesforce Tower, the headquarters are really, really beautiful place to come and sit and work. You can never get tired of working here. Uh, One favorite spot, there are like so many different coffees to try. So I love to find a new coffee every day and just sit on a place and start working. So yeah, that's one of my fun
Do you
part.
prefer fifth floor or the one floor?
So if I want to grab a quick coffee, I'll go to fifth floor.
Okay.
And if I want to just relax and have fun, I'll go to 61st
61st
floor.
floor.
Yeah, it's an amazing, very beautiful floor. I love it.
For people who are out of context, what is the 61st or fifth floor? Please follow me on Instagram. There is a specific highlight only on Salesforce. Check that out. Shameless plugin, sorry. Okay. What would you recommend our Futureforce team, if there is any recommendation, to make the internship experience more better for upcoming interns? Anything that you want to change, maybe from onboarding to just events or anything?
Um, on the top of my head, I don't remember anything, but everything is pretty straightforward. It was straightforward for me. My recruiter was really nice. You can ask any questions to anybody at any point of time. There's always somebody to guide you on it. So, as a recommendation, I don't think anything.
Nothing? All
Yeah.
good?
All good so far. Yeah.
The beauty is, this is the third video that we are shooting. All the three, I mean, including you, had the same opinion. So
Oh.
it's across the board and not just one particular recruiter or manager is good.
Yeah, the
Exception.
entire-
There is no exception. Everybody is
Yeah.
good. So
Every team is nice.
that's it from this short video. I hope if you're applying for a solution engineer role at mulesoft/Salesforce, this was helpful. Please share it with your friends if they are looking for something. And yeah, follow us on our socials. Stay safe. Bye.